All right, let's see. It looks like maybe the sound is picking up. Hopefully. Might be a little bit dark. Okay, I will be right back. Okay, sweet. Thanks, dude. I'm trying out the standalone microphone thing this time so I don't have to try to use my phone and stuff. It is kind of dark though, so I guess maybe this one. Maybe that's a little better. Can you see it okay? You're like my beta tester. Okay, cool. Thanks, dude. You can go back and do whatever you were doing before I hijacked your evening. I don't even know where I am. Thank you. Is this the week we're on? No, that's not. We're not there yet. Are we? Okay. Yeah, here we go. Oh, you know what? I realized I didn't clean this. Well, that's a problem. Let me do this. Let me make a little standard be right back because I didn't plan this well at all. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. That's not working, is it? All right. It's finally time to kill that thing. All right. Let's do that. Let's put a little weight on it. Oh my God, not. Oh, what are we going on here? All right. Be right back. Okay, I am back. I can't believe I forgot to wet my stamp cleaning sponge. So prepared. Hi, everybody. Nothing too special today. I just am getting over being sick, so my voice might be a little bit weird and breathy. But I'm just going to set up my upcoming week in my planner. I don't know if I'm going to do anything crazy or complex because, like I said, I'm not feeling that great still. But let me look over here. Is this the, okay, yeah. So this is, I think this is the last week that I can use my little ones that I've been using with the dates on it. 15, I think this goes to 21. Why did I put 19 and then what? Hang on. 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 21. Oh, here's 20. Yeah, it goes to 22, but 22 is the following week. So I'll probably just trim this and maybe use that elsewhere. I think that's probably what I'll do. Okay. I also really like this big one. And I did keep finding that I forget about my transfer stickers and other stickers. It's kind of threw me off not having a vertical weekly this year. I kind of forget about all these other things that I have because it's just I don't usually use them to decorate with. I need to put these. I don't know if those will fit in there. And those guys, this can go in here. Oh, does this go with my design? Let's take a look. That might be, I think these are too bright. Yeah, those are a bit too bright for that kind of stuff, but at least I can put it up. Well, this is, I thought my voice was better than this, but maybe not. Can I at least store these guys, maybe? Do a little bit of organization. Take a look at some stuff I haven't seen in a while. Oh my gosh, I forgot I had these little ghosts. Cats and bunnies. I can't wait until 2026 when I get my vertical weeklies back. Wait, did I just... Oh yeah, that's split up from its other one. Same style. Oh my goodness, now there's too much. Okay. Little boba tea, little rabbit. Oh yeah, I forgot about these little decorated cats. Oh my goodness. Do I want to use any of these for the upcoming week? I'm not really sure. Let me at least get these things stored so I can get rid of the envelopes. Oh my God, they're so cute. Okay. Uh-oh, these guys might... Oh, no, it fits. They're a little bit tight. Maybe not that big guy. This one is just a hair too. I think I can... Let me just trim this really quickly. I think I can get it to fit. Get that. Right about there. It's not a straight cut, but it might be enough to get them to fit. Let's see. I definitely need something in front of that other one because they're loose on that page. Okay, yeah. Oh, man. Now the side doesn't want to fit. Good grief. Okay, let's try to... Excuse me. Let's try to trim the side a little bit. I feel like I haven't seen anything new come out from Cat Dew in a hot minute. Maybe that's just me. Have you guys seen anything come out from Cat Dew recently? God, these scissors are so sharp. They just slice it. All right, let's try to put this back in here again without flipping up any of these little flake stickers. Oh, aha. Now it fits. Hey, kitty cat. Okay. All right, let's see. Okay, the whole point of dragging half this stuff out was to kind of take a look at what I got and see if there's anything that'll go with my decor for this week. I'm probably going to have something in my transfer stickers. That feels too fancy, florally. That's not really the vibe. That's not either. Not that. Not that. This, it could be. It's a little bit dark though. Like for a lot of these are kind of a muted color. Okay, that's a contender. And then I feel like this has got too much green. Let me turn the other light on. I didn't want it on because it makes it hot, but no, I think that's got too much green. This one's got too much green. That's too bright. That one. Okay. All right. Cool. So maybe I'll have some rub-on stuff, stickers this week. Where did my other one go? Oh. Okay. Again, if you're watching, sorry about my voice. If that's if it's annoying, I'm getting over being sick. Okay. Got some rub-on stickers. I know which ones I'm doing here. Let's take a look for some washi tape to use. I feel like I'm getting deja vu from last week when I did this because same situation, trying to find PET tape, and I wasn't vibing with a lot of them. Although this week I do have the new ones that are over here. So those might be contenders for some of them, but they lean kind of heavy blue. And there's a lot of brown. Actually, you know what? I filmed a video this weekend for my new pen, for my new Don't Miss the Boat pen, and I said that I don't have any orange, but I do. I was just using brown, so that's cool. I wonder if I can get away with just black and white, maybe. Is there any in this dumb box of things? I need to start trying to use this stuff, but it's just like this. These are all the ones that I didn't order and they decided to send me. It's just like I don't want this, but are these two the same? Yep. Well, that's generic enough though. That's no. It's brown. No. Okay, well, I can use some of those. Oh, forgot I had that little thing in there. Okay. What if I just, this one is so, oh, it doesn't really go with the vibe though. Okay, so we know we have black and white. That's fine. That's plain, classic. I do have some of my new tapes, so this could work for some of the blues. This could maybe work for some of the ones that have more. Now, see, it's pink. Although I could use my multicolored grid paper or washi tape. That might be an option. Let's take that one off just in case. That looks like a good contender. There's also this distressed one, which I need to refill. I need to use the rest of this and refill it. So maybe let me do that. I think there was other ones that I needed to refill too. So maybe I'll do that today while I'm doing this. So let's pull this one off for refill. Pull that one off for refill. That's maybe that guy. Yeah, and I don't see any of those. No. All right, so let's work with those things, and then let me. This might be loud. I'm gonna try to get out my jumbo thing of washi tape. Oh my gosh. So that's what that looks like. Let me see if I can get some refill stuff. So I need this black one, or no, this. Oh my gosh, why is this not coming out? Move that one. Oh my goodness. This one? Yeah, okay. Refill that guy. And there's some grids that are empty. I don't know which ones they are. Where's that paper again? Oh my god, my voice is so so messed up. Okay. Where did the rest of the oh, here we are. Okay. So I got my taupe, gray, black and white. I got all these guys. So who am I missing? I'm missing gold. I think I'm missing gold. Yep, I'm missing the gold. Is there anything else? No, I think it was just the gold. Okay, so at least I can. What is this guy? Do I want to use this? Do I have this now? Oh, I do. I see it. It's over here. Right here. Okay. Loud noises as I try to snap this. Okay. Oh, why is this such a workout? Okay. Let's wrap my gold here really quickly. Is that even? Not really. Make it up as we go. Watch, I'll refill this gold and I won't even I won't even use it. Let's see how thick that is. Yeah, that's good. Okay. Oh my gosh, I am so sorry. Okay, so gold refilled. Hooray. I guess I could have put it back on here. This we have for this, these. All right, and then I'll refill that when I use it. Okay, let's start with the decorating, and then I guess I'll come back to this little weekly horizontal overview section maybe. Although it'd kind of be helpful if I, oh, you know what I can do? I can put this one there. Does that match the first one? Does that match 15? Yeah, close enough. All right, so we'll put that there. So let's get a little creative and do one of these transfers. What looks good with this picture? Maybe one of these modeled. Oh, wait, hang on. Maybe this guy right here. Oh, yeah, I think it's going to be this one. We're off to the races. All right, so we'll peel this guy up here, and then we'll take off the 22 since this week ends with 21. And then next week I'll finally be, what am I doing? Hang on. I need to put the transfer down first. Sorry, my desk is a little bit more, less, is this zoomed in too much? No, that is about as much we can do. Okay. I have less room to work on my desk because I've got the, what is this called? Oh my God, I'm still so sick. Laptop and microphone. That is what I was trying to say. I think I need to move this because it's going to make it lumpy. Yeah, okay, that's better. So these are pretty fun. I don't use them a whole ton, but honestly, it's kind of just because I forget about them. Next year will be different. I'm actually toying with like a no-buy chunk of next year because I've bought so much stuff that will work for a this is probably going to shake the camera, by the way, because I'm having to put a decent amount of pressure here. The camera's mounted to the desk right beside me, but I've bought so much stuff recently that is kind of like in anticipation of my 2026 planners and getting a vertical weekly back that I'm not seeing an urge right now to buy a whole bunch of stuff for next year. I feel like I've bought a whole bunch now. More than I'll use anyway, unless cool stuff really comes out by like my favorite artists. There's like 3 or 4 of them, and then plus Coffee Monster Co. I reserve the right for, oh, this isn't working. Little Lou stamps though, because that's an addiction. All right, I've been trying to press lightly, but so I don't shake it, but that's not going to work. So. They're also a little bit old, so I think that might kind of impact their ease of going down on the paper. It's not too bad. Oh, nice. That turned out very nice. Okay, not bad, not bad. Good start. Almost a bad start. Okay, now let's strategically take off this 22 since we're not going to use the 22. But I kind of still want that yellow. My God, can my dog drink his water any louder? Okay, 22 gone. And then just kind of, how does this fit? Is it the same? No, it's not. So I'll line it up on this side. Let me take my glasses off. I don't know why, but when I do close-up work like this, the glasses got to come off. Hey, all right, she still got it crooked. Whatever. That looks cute. I like it. Nice combination of elements there. Materials, rather, is what I was looking for. I'm just kind of smushing down the PET tape. It's matte tape, so you don't want to like scratch it or else you're going to see it. But sometimes I like to push down a little bit more to make it more transparent if I put it over something else. So I don't know if we can see, it's a little scratchy right there, but it also becomes more transparent on that that rub-on, that transfer sticker. What was I about to do? Oh yeah, I wanted to translate that. Let's see what that says. Go to Google Translate on my phone really quickly. It says your name. So I don't know. Well, okay, whatever. Sometimes the stuff they put on these is, why would it say your name? That's so weird. Anyway. Okay, so With the Paper Test Designs planner that I have, if you haven't seen this before, the weeks have the like kind of like a little horizontal daily here, blank kind of overview, and then it's followed by 7 blank numbered pages. And so this is actually Monday. And since I'm going to be using the rest of these guys, let's look at this and figure out PET tapes and stuff we want to use. I think I might want to, oh, that doesn't have any blue. Never mind, that's not going to work. What about the rest of, oh, this might be a good opportunity to empty out the rest of this so that we can refill it. Oops. Oh my goodness. Oof, that's been on there for a while. Okay, be smarter than the washi tape. You can, oh, I see where it's caught right here. Okay. I kind of like this one. It's like a distressed screen door is what it reminds me of. I don't know why. Oh, it ripped again. Well, let's call it there. I don't want to try to fight that on the page. And then we'll, how do I want to use this? I definitely want him in the upper right corner, but I think I might want to, let's tear it. That way it all looks like it's on purpose, you know? Except for this weird, what is this about? Let's move that. Okay, so let's put the, darn it, there's another one right there that's all wonky. Whenever I have a decorating session, my desk ends up with little tiny pieces of washi tape all stuck around it. And I never worry too much about covering up the month there. Because if I'm this far deep into the planner and I don't know what month it is, then that's another problem. All right. I'm going to take this and turn it a little bit. I want to line up the PET tape and not the lines. Hey, did that kind of work out? I think it kind of worked out. Yeah, it's not too bad. I think I want to put a little bit of, it's had a little bit of green, so maybe we'll come down in here. No, because that might be too close to here. Is there a little piece? Let's look. Okay. That one be perfect. I guess I'll just leave this open instead of keeping opening and closing it. Where do I want to, what if I put it right in the middle? But then I'd have to kind of write around it. Oh, you know what? What about like, oh, yeah, actually that works really well. Let's do that. Let's put it right here. Kind of looks like it was made as part of this tape now. Very cool. Okay, probably shaking the camera again, but better to get it all down at once than keep fighting with it. I just like to roll it up and check it as I go. Sometimes I do good at these, sometimes not so good. Oh man, that looks nice. Wow. I'm glad I had this idea to kind of use up some of these things. Okay, let's see. That page is done until the very end, where we'll come back and figure out what stamp. Yeah, we'll do the stamps at the end. Excuse me. All right, so this is page 16. 16's got a lot of light greens. And this looks like it might be kind of fun to do, but it's also got red. I don't know. Maybe, you know what? Maybe let's just do this multicolor one with let's see. Kind of like this one to bring some brightness in it. Let's grab that one. We'll use the little circle too. Doesn't really go with it, but we can put it on somewhere else on the page probably. And that way it'll get the green from this tape. Oops, don't separate yet. Need to, there we go. Just put this over here like this. Do I want the silver? No, I don't want the silver. Let me just see how far this red is in here, because if it's not too much, then maybe I'll use this because it's so bright. And it's like they're daydreaming. I could just yeah, maybe I'll just not put the red on there. So let's do it like that. Although that's the whole page. Where would we put? All right, let me think about that actually. Because this guy is, I don't want to run the tape behind it like that. Maybe this one's just, let's just put this one on the page and then we'll see what we got. This is a big one. All right. This makes me kind of want to break out my yellow washi tape with the arrows. I like almost any opportunity to use it. Oh no, she creased. There we go. Very gently. Yeah, that washi tape would have looked weird behind there for sure. So instead, let's just do a little. That takes up so much of the page though. Goodness. Do I even want to put? Yeah, let's just use up this corner because it's going to be a little bit pointless for a tiny corner for writing anyway. I mean, not totally pointless, but I think you know what I'm saying. Okay. Shaking the camera again. Do the transfer sticker. Always got to get the edges really good, and then I kind of go through the middle. Yeah, this is a little bit old. I'm glad I'm using them because they're being very finicky. I love how soft these are when they're almost like rubbery, these particular ones. I think they're MD paper. I don't know where my MU, that's what it is, not MD. It's think I'm a Dory. Do I want to just do, ooh, yeah, I do want to do a random dot up here. Why not? Let's have fun. Doesn't always have to make sense. Oh, wait, did I take, I didn't take the, that's a problem. Ooh, let's see if it still sticks though, because I forgot to take off the tissue paper. Hey, we're good. Nice. It all works out. Why is this? Sorry, I just checking something with the chat. That was weird. Okay. Sorry. Alrighty. But that did take up the whole thing. But I think it was a good idea not to try to use PET tape. Although I do need to rewind this back better than the sloppy way I just did it when I was changing my mind, so it doesn't stick to everything. Oh, my hands are even still shaky from being sick. That's not good. Okay. 15, 16, 17. I just got to keep checking myself since I put these things out of order. 17. Ooh, this I can use my new PET tape. This will go. Do I want it to run down the side? I don't know how I feel about that being in the background. Let's just put it down and then see where else on the page I want that. I think I want it kind of in the middle, not at the very top. Like that, yeah. That looks good. Oh, crap. Pay attention to what you're doing, kid. There we go. And I think maybe we'll just run it in the top of the bottom. It looks a little bit weird next to the other page because the page doesn't have these reds on it, but I think it'll be fine. I want to use my new washi tape anyway, so let me turn this around. Nope, that goes this way. Are the letters? Yeah, the letters are this way. Oh, God. Somewhere is my ruler. There we go. Just put that here. What if I did it on the bottom of this one to pull it together? What do we think about that? No, the red just doesn't do. Over there. Let's just do top and bottom. I really don't have a ton going on this week, so I don't foresee needing a whole bunch of room to write unless things go pear-shaped, maybe. This feels so blank, though. You know what? Let's try something here just to give it a little bit of extra something. It might suck. It might be cool. Never know until you try. What does it look like if I just kind of do this? Oh yeah, actually, I think that helps with it looking blank. Hope nothing happens on the 16th because I've really cut down my space to write stuff. All right, up next, the 18th. 18th has purples and blues, and now I'm going to end up with extras. It's got these purples. That is too blue. Did I grab any? Oh, wait, is this part of it? No, that's not part of it. But these look good. I can grab those. Do I want to grab this one too? Just so, yeah, so that way the whole page is used. Not whole page. You know what I'm saying. So grab these, and then we just need a little colorful something. I don't really think I have much purple washi except for the one purplish one I have here. Do I want to use that one? I don't think so. You know what? Let me just use the rest of this. Oh, wait. No, wait. I still have that torn up. Perfect. Okay. So we will. I feel like this needs to go on the right side. Yeah. So let's put this down, and then we'll figure out where we'll put other things. This is another one that's cut a little bit weird. Oops. I think the last one I did in the middle, I think I'll go up to the top with this one. Ah, crud. Have I put a single one of these down without creasing it yet? Oh no. It's all right. It's pretty forgiving. Well, some PET tape is pretty forgiving. I feel like the matte frosted kind is a little bit more forgiving than other ones. Let's figure out where I want to do this. Because I don't, well, no, writing might actually kind of look good there. Should I cut these up and use individual? Let's try that instead of trying to use them as one big bulky one. I don't know. I kind of like the idea of writing coming into here, so maybe I won't put it there. We can do like the other page where I had a blob there. Like that looks too uniform though. And then do this one kind of like here, since I won't be able to write up there next to the picture. And then, well, that kind of stuck, so that's where we are. Let's just put them on like that. Okay. All right, shaking the camera again. I'm going to go watch this back and actually find out if it does shake the camera. I think it probably does. Oh, good. It did move, actually. So let's put that like this. Ugh. Move it up so you can see. I don't know why, but these just feel like magic once you lift the plastic and the colors there. Doesn't it feel like, I don't know, maybe that's just me. That's funny. It's stuck to my finger. Okay. Let's see. How about we use the rest of our torn up washi tape from earlier. And we, oops, it's got a cat hair on it. Just totally normal. We'll run that a little bit over the top here. I think that'll look kind of cool. Oh, let me flip it because then I'm not going to get it even. Then it's going to make my eye twitch. So just a little bit over. Oh my gosh, the cat hair's back. There we go. So we'll run it. Ooh, I kind of like it. Nope, let's do it like this. Okay. And then I'll put a little bit on the bottom and it'll kind of look like it all goes together. What is this sticker that's on this page that's making everything weird? What is that? Is there anything? Huh. I wonder why that paper's being weird. And then what should we do? How about we make it a little bit more like an arch and less like it has defined square ends. And then we'll put it at the bottom. Oh, now I got stuff stuck to me. Okay. Like this. I wish that had tapered down a little bit, but that's okay. Yeah, I kind of like that. That works. Nice. I can't believe I got this black one out and I still haven't used it on anything. Let me just go ahead and put that up. Probably won't use it. All right. Onward to 19, which kind of thankfully has some of the same colors. And I think I'll keep using this to get it to where I can refill it. Where did oh, there it is. Oh, that's going to be a bear. Oh, no, it's not too bad. Did that one? That one ran down the side too. I kind of wish I would have. That's okay. Oh my gosh, this is really stuck on there. Good for. Okay, well, I have that much to work with because I'll have to figure out a way to get that back off. All right, let's do the same thing where we tear it, which I like to do with these wide ones. No rhyme or reason, not even, just in half-ish, kind of. And then I do like these colors here. I feel like I had something with that. I don't think it goes with everything else, though, especially not with this on the next page. Yeah, okay. All right, let's just keep this. Let me flip the page, the book. Grab these. Maybe I want to use some more of those. Okay. Oh no, I almost tore it coming out of the book. Oh, this is an interesting one because it's got cuts on the front and the back, and it's going to be wobbly to put down. Okay, let's... Ugh. Okay. Let's try it piece by piece. Start all the way at the top. Try to... I'm definitely not going to be able to pull this one up if I mess it up. Yeah, it's off-centered. I think that'll be okay. If not, it kind of has to be, regardless. All right, let's see how bad that looks. See if it's really diagonal. No, you can't really tell. Okay, good. Well, good. I thought that was going to be way worse. Oh yeah. Yeah, I do want that yellow one. Yeah, let's put that one there. That'd be really pretty there. Pink up like in the picture or down as an opposite? Let's go down as an opposite. Okay. Okay, shaking the camera to do the transfer. This is a big one. Okay. Nope, needs a little bit more. A little bit more aggression. There we go. Ooh, that turned out really pretty. It kind of makes me want to put this other one somewhere, but I feel like I might be getting greedy. Okay, now where are we going to put our matching tape? I think top and bottom is a good idea, just to kind of match the page next to it. But I don't want this taken in too far. So let's start trimming it here. See if I can't. There we go. Do that. And then some more at the top. Let's just let it come up that way. Oh, I don't like this thing. Well, whatever. Okay. I wish I had this. I do have this in black, but I wish I had it like distressed looking in black. I think it'd probably look a little bit better. Okay. 20. 20 is, I'm going to end up with extras. 20 and 21. And I had a couple extras that I'm not going to have room for. I guess I'll save them for some other spread. They're not going to really match anything. Sorry, I was just trying to get that bubble out. This is like a faded lavender. This has got a lot of that same color. Maybe I need to look for some lavender tape. Oh wait, this kind of is the same color. Let's take a look at this. All right, he's on the side and he's on the top. So let's just go ahead and put this one down. And then I will figure out where to put the PET tape. I thought I had some purple. I might have already used all the purple rub-on stickers. This is another big one, but at least it's mostly solid without all the tiny little cutouts the other one had. Okay, this one I wanted to do on the inside because this one, no, that one's going to be on the inside. So this one, maybe we'll just do them both on the inside. Why not? I really kind of wish for 2026 I would have gotten half-year books. But the one I chose to go with doesn't have half-year versions. It just gets a little hard to write in and decorate in at the end of the year because of the hump of paper. Kind of happens. Oh my goodness, I thought this was going to be the one. This one I have to be careful with because he's connected over here. Oh, no, he ripped. It's okay though, because with PET tape, when it rips, you can almost kind of disguise it pretty decently. It's not very glaring when it rips like that, at least not with the matte kind, which is another reason that I really like the matte kind. Just kind of got to stop it from ripping more. Okay. All right, there we go. Just press it hard. See, like new. You could never tell that that was all ripped up, could you? It ripped right here. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and put 21 down as well, and then I'll do the washi tape at once. Sorry. How do I want to, I think I want to look at it like, I think I want to put it down like this. I need to pull that closer to me. All right, here we go. So I kind of don't, do I want it to go? Yeah, you know what? Let's go above the line. That'd be kind of cute. I think something that's not working in my favor here is that I have the fan on in my room. So it's not helping with putting the PET tape down straight. She said, and then this is the very first one that goes down without issue. Whatever. Okay, so I'll put this up for now, but I think I'm going to use this guy in my vertical, my small take a note vertical. Let's consolidate a little bit so that I don't have so many empty pages. I'll put the empty pages at the back and reuse them. So this guy's going to get used, which means we'll move this to this page. And then we've cleaned up 3. So now I have 3 blank pages in the back. Well, it'll be 3 once I use this guy. So I'll just put it here like that for the moment. And when I grab the take a note, we'll have it. Okay. Oh, why did I put that all the way up? Okay, this one, I wanted to try this tape because I feel like that matches, but are there any more of these colors I can, that looks good. I can use that one. Actually, the green looks better on, no, let's save some. Let's save some of these. Oh, there's that purple. Do I want to use a purple? It looks weird because I only have one. Let's just save them. Can I write on transfer stickers? You know what? I have no idea. I tend to use fountain pens. And so I don't, but they kind of make it, you know what? Let's experiment. Let's do it right now. Let me grab, I've got a little baby one here in the middle, this green. So let me take him out and we'll put him on a different piece of paper and see if there's a couple different kinds of pins that I could try. They kind of come off with like a rubbery-ish, soft, smooth, velvety kind of texture. So it makes me wonder if you can. Let's just use one of these Hobonichi papers. All right, let's take this off. It's not much writing area, but I didn't want to use too much of a bigger one. All right, shaking the camera to get the transfer. Okay. So I realize that is pretty light. Let's zoom in here for you. Okay. All right. So I feel like my Sarasa Mark-On will probably write on it. It's a 0.5, so it might be broad enough without messing it up. Oh yeah, it wrote on it just fine. Let me let it dry. It's definitely wet though. I don't know if you can see the shine that's happening on it. And then let's find another pen I can try with. Maybe one of these. Stablo. Oh yeah, that writes too. I have a feeling that one's going to be even wetter though. And then this is a Tombow drawing pen. This might be honestly the best bet. Yeah, that doesn't look like it's wet when I put it on there. So I feel like this one, this Stabilo, won't work. But all right, I'm gonna smudge it and let's see what happens. Okay, that's pretty forceful. So the middle one, that Stabilo one I had, that definitely smudged, but the Mark-On and the Tombow one that I had, I know that a lot of people use these microns. So let me try one of those. Is this really tiny one? Oh, well, no, it's about normal size. All right, let me give that just a second to dry too, and then I'll try a smudge on it as well. Yeah, it's not bad. And I'm actually happy that you thought to ask that, because I'll do a flip through again of anything you might have missed, but there are spots like here. Well, you can't see because I'm too zoomed in, but all right, yeah, that one doesn't smudge too bad either. I think this one feels like the best one for the bold and everything though. Cool. All right, let me take it back out. Interesting. Yeah. Great question, because what I was saying is there are some that I've put here and here, and now I know depending on what I write with, I might be able to write it over it. You know what though? Let's see how. I need a fine one though. I don't. This is my finest one that I have marked up. I don't think this fountain pen's gonna do very well on it, but maybe. It definitely didn't tear it up. Maybe I'll just use the blotter with it. Yeah, that's doable. That's doable. So you can use a fountain pen too if you blot it. It kind of takes the intensity out of it a little bit, but it's not bad. Yay, experimenting. Sup. Let me finish tearing this thing off real quick before I forget. I need to do a refill, but I didn't expect this thing to get so stuck. So I just need to know that last one's, yeah, it's really cool. Like I said, great suggestion. Good idea. Okay, this one, where did it go? Oh yeah, I wanted to try this. It's really thin, so I feel like I need something else though. I don't know. These kind of go with this one, but not with this one because they're inside. No, I think I'll save those. And then maybe there's another. Oh, you know what? Yeah, let's use these two together. I think that'd be cool. Not the blue, but the silvery one. I think that'd be nice. And this was a freebie when I ordered these from Tao Things. So I don't have a ton to use. Yeah, that seems to match. Where do I want to use this? It seems vertical and horizontal. What about... Oh, it goes into pinks. Oh, maybe I want to use the pink one more over here. Do I want to use this one? I kind of like this one here, I think. My goodness, Ellis is always so loud when he drinks his water. Okay. Get stuck. Now I feel like something... I need something there. What can I put there? I don't know what I want to do with this one. Whoa, 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 whoa. Well, do I want to do it like that? No, I don't. You know what? Let's just do it the same on the bottom here like this. And then we can use that other paper as kind of like a little pretty highlight since it's got that silver foil on it. And that might make it look good. Like that. I don't know. It'll do for now, though. Oh, do I want it? That's a little bit weird, but yeah, that's fine. Well, I definitely like the shiny, but I don't know if I like the... At least it eats up some of that room that I didn't have anything to cover it with. Okay, well, that's progress. So let's put up my transfer stickers. Where did my... Oh. Okay. And then... So that's the end. I just need to go back through and figure out what to do for the front. So usually I have stamps here, kind of like this. Where's my... It's my big Tombow container, which at this angle takes up the whole thing. Let's do a... I feel like I keep doing light brownishes, but let's see what this looks like. Oh yeah, I like that. Let's see if we can't get a good... I feel like that green would be... No, let's try this green. No, that's too... Well... Okay, I'll use the green here. Okay, we'll use these two. Sometimes I think my desk is too big, and sometimes I think my desk is too small. Okay, so for here, I always do things of note or items of note, and then all the feels. What do I want to... I just got new little loose stamps this week. but I don't know if I want to use any of these. Let's use this little homework guy. Try to pick him out of the middle here. And I don't have a stamp color that will match. So sometimes what I'll do is I'll just color it with the Tombow. And that's not a big deal. So he's going to be on this side. I don't know. You guys ever do this? You color yours with a Tombow instead of a stamp pad. Sometimes it makes them not that bright, but sometimes it's just what you needed. Ooh, he's so faint, but I kind of like it. I didn't want something bright anyway. I needed it to match this colors down here. And then I always immediately wipe off my stamps. It's just like a rubberized cloth from Lawn Fawn. I got it on a craft website, and with this container too. It's like a 3D printed little container. It just dries out and gets really hard, and then when you get ready to use it again, you just wet it. So I love it. So I have like 2 of them in case that one gets too bad to use. I think if little Lou comes out with any more stamps I want, I might need a little bigger container because I'm out of room in this one. Or I just buy another container because I love her stamps so much. Okay. And then I should have made him green, but whatever. This is where I usually write this with a different pen. Let's try with this side. I don't have the best handwriting or the fanciest. Part of me really wants to learn how to do that really pretty script writing that a lot of people can do. But I try and I just can't get that thing done. What does this say? Oh yeah. Use a Tombow. It's good. And then you can also just use a paper towel, a wet paper towel to clean them off as well. I have found that so the stamps that I have ones that have like that orange back, like that one just had. There are ones that have white. Like maybe I have one over here. Yeah. Like this white, it's almost shiny, squeaky almost. This kind and the kind that is white and mushy. I don't have one of those readily available because it's in my container that's buried over there. Those hold on to the ink, but they still work. You just can't clean them that well without a cleaner. And then the other kinds, the oranges are really good. I have found anyway for being able to clean, and they kind of stay strong. Oops, that looks weird without the top of the T. There we go. And then over here, we do all the feels. When I first got into journaling last year, I went ham with the Tombows and did everything because I had Hobonichi, and I did all the things where I got all the Tombows to match the colors of the months, and then got the mild liners to match and all this other stuff. And then this year, when I changed things up, I kind of quit using them completely. Like they've been shoved in the back of a cabinet in my desk. So I'm trying to make an effort to use them more. Just like those transfer stickers, because I have those and hadn't been using them. All right, while I still have this out, I need to refill this before I forget. And then we can move to my take a note right here, my little B6 guy. That's my plan part, not my decorate and journal part. So sticky. Oops. Well, I messed that up, didn't I? Oh, no. Don't you get stuck on that paper. Oh, clear stamps. Clear stamps are another one. Those are kind of hard for me because with everything, writing, markers, all of that, I tend to death grip my pens and use too much pressure. Even as much as I use fountain pens, I still use too much pressure with them. And I found with the little clear markers, when you use the pressure, they get smushed out. Like they lose the definition some. So those, I think, probably, depending on which planner you have, might be better with one of those like oil type inks, because they sit on the top real nicely. I don't know how to describe this, but like, do I have it? I do, but it is under stuff. Do you want to see that? If you want to see that, I'll pull out some of my clear stamps with the acrylic block thing. If you don't, I'll just leave them where they are. Just put my stuff back together. Okay. What? Oh. This is the only bad thing about these new washi tapes I got. They are they don't stick very well. I mean, I like that because I can pull them off the page pretty easy when I make mistakes, but what are we gonna do? Okay, sweet. So next week is all set up. So we can close the book on the paper tests designs. And I don't have room. Okay, let's do this. All right, so this one, it's probably gonna be pretty bland this week because I'm still sick enough that I can't go to Pilates and stuff and exercise just yet. And I only have one doctor's appointment, so I'm not really planning a whole bunch of stuff. So I always, well, she says she always, and then she didn't. Hang on a minute. I gotta get this one. And I can't reach this. Ugh. There we go. I just knocked over so much crap on my desk. Okay. I forgot to do this. This is the really boring part where I draw the defining lines because they're kind of hard to see. The columns for me anyway. And this guy's just a smidge too short, so I use a big clear ruler to do this part. Like I said, it's kind of boring. Hopefully my head doesn't get too much on the, well, maybe if I pull it this way a little bit, I also need more light. There we go. Ooh, that is right. Okay. These little lines are so hard to see. But I do love this book. though. It's been a good lifesaver when I realized how much I missed the vertical weeklies that I thought I hated. I just wish it was a little bit bigger. And the paper is so good in these. This is only bleeding through because I used a really fat pen with a sailor ink, and those tend to be kind of wet. Or at least the particular one that I was using is kind of wet. It's Kuzu, I think is how you say it. Which has quickly become one of my new favorite sailor colors. And then this feels a little wasteful to keep the top separated like this, but like I said, I don't have that much going on, but whatever. All right. Gosh, sorry. And that looks close enough. Shoes and hand grenades. Okay. Okay. And then this is just for, appointments and scheduled things. This is for my YouTube planning stuff. And then this is for chores and or everything else. Whoops. Sorry, I'm trying to be good about putting stuff up when I take it out. So bear with me. All right. And then usually the first thing I do is I go and put my tiny icons from the Coffee Monster Co. down. And I got to skip all of my fun exercising ones because I'm still feeling like trash. Where is my recycles? There is trash. But where's the... Oh, there it is. Okay. So recycles are on Monday. Trash is on Tuesday. I love these little tiny things. They're just, of all the things that Helen came out with this year, these are my favorite. Let's do the shop first. That's Fridays. And then refill meds. Because your girl is sick. Sunday. And then Friday is also payday. Where's my little payday guy? I swear I just saw it. Oh, here it is. Also payday. And then I will have lunch with my sister on Saturday, like we do after every payday. And then have... Did I put the doctor's appointment? Yeah, okay. So I want to say it's... Is it... Ooh, let me check my phone real quick. Do you guys ever struggle like paper versus analog, and you enjoy writing things down so much you put them in one spot and then you kind of need to check them on the go, and then you don't really have them? Is that just me? Okay. Yeah, it's 1 o'clock. So that's 1 o'clock. Dude, right. Like, yeah, the struggle's real. I this coming year I bought a smaller planner that maybe I can just keep in my purse, and then I can just double write it. Although I'll tell you, I do miss the analog life of being able to check my Google Calendar by the search query of the last time a dog went to the vet versus trying to flip back and forth. Okay, so I recorded video. It's actually edited already. And so that is going to go live on next Saturday. So this is here. And then sometime this week, I think I might want to record ink sample stuff. So let's just put this on. Mondays are never good. Let's just put this as let's run it through the middle. It's like a, hey, this is your next thing. Yeah, that looks good. Okay. And then let's see. Just use black this time, I think. So that's my second spinal injection appointment. This is I'm just going to run it over a couple days so that I know that I'm not trying to force it on a Tuesday. Record a video. Ink samples. I think I want to do something with ink. But I also have a tell things delivery. I think I've been doing too many haul videos lately. So one of those. What does it say? Yeah. I have to use Outlook for work. I don't use it for personal. But in my work journal, I was writing my meetings on the planner, but then I had them in Outlook, and then they would get canceled, and so that part I kind of gave up on, for sure. Yeah, I think I need to go back to putting it maybe digital first, or at least duplicating it. So this one's for sister, and this is 11 a.m. Don't miss the boat. That video goes. Nice. And then I need to decorate this. And I said that I was going to use that one, which is kind of wide, honestly, but I think it'll be fine. Yeah, it'll just take up a chunk of Monday, but Mondays are usually kind of bleh. Anyway, I need a good something. Oh, that's funny. I thought that it's so very light, but I thought that was instead of being white-ish right here, I thought that was a hair that got trapped under there. Do I have any of these that are lit? That might be kind of cute. Where's the... Oops. Oh, goodness. It's a little weird because it's off-white, but that's fine. And then I tend to put one over here too, just to tie it together a little bit. Ooh, I wish I left myself more room to tear that off. Oh, I did it. Oh, yeah, I just feel like sometimes if I do haul video after haul video, I feel like I'm trying to push some kind of, I don't know, agenda to buy all the things, or capitalist something or influence. I'm just sharing the stuff that I thought was cool, but I don't want to come off as like, oh, this girl only shows all the stuff she buys all the time. I don't know. But I'm glad that you like the haul videos. Like I said, I've got a towel things one I need to record. She's actually, her Etsy shop is on hold right now. It's on pause. And she's building a separate website to be able to offer even more stuff. So that'll be really exciting. She's one of my favorite shops. But you know, it's not like I have affiliate links or anything like that. Like, I don't make any money off of the stuff. So, whatever. I am going to make myself a little reminder here with these fancy, cute little new notes I got that says call an ENT for my ear that has never unplugged from my flight last weekend, which has been super duper fun and annoying. So that's my first thing to do Monday when everything opens up. Okay, that is pretty easy. This one's always kind of easy to put together. Nothing too special here. I'm going to flip this back around. So it starts off Monday circled. What else do I have? Oh, yeah, that's right. I needed to update something. There we go. Was it in here? Oh, yeah, that's true. That's true. I mean, because I'll tell you, I'm not saying I don't do this. I definitely do this. I definitely have a problem buying my happiness, right? Like, retail therapy is a thing for me because I work so dadgum hard that part of me only feels like it's worth it if I get to buy all the crap that I want. And I do tend to see something and get really excited about it and then go buy it. And then I get it. And then I'm like, this isn't what I thought it was at all. Because I don't read, like on Etsy, you know, you have to click to read the more description. Just go off pictures in between meetings and stuff like that. So I do it to myself. Oh, you do too? Yeah. See, it's like a thing. But I really kind of do want to challenge myself next year to give myself a list of things that I am allowed to spend on. Like Ding Ding is one of my favorite artists. She sometimes goes by Seahorse. Spend on new tapes there and Little Lou stamps and stuff. Loud noises. Hang on a minute. And YDK or Idaco. That's another one of my favorites. Like, give myself permission to spend on some things and then challenge myself to just use what I have. Because, like at the beginning of the video, I don't know if any of you all were here or not. I have bought a lot of stuff this year that will work great for big vertical weeklies, which I'm anticipating. I'm using next year, right? So, like, I ordered sorry, my lungs are still kind of crummy. The Sterling Ink A5 Complete, the big new hardback one. And so I bought a lot of stuff because I want to go back. Like, I'm so excited to go back to having everything in one book. And I'm even more excited to have everything together, right? So, like, that I'm moving through a book from front to back versus let me go enter this here. And then I got to do this here and then this in the back. And so I'm really excited about that. I think I'm in the majority of people who kind of wish that it had been 2 volumes and soft cover, but first year we'll probably learn a lot about things, what works and everything. But anyway, so I've bought a lot of things anticipating those vertical weeklies. Like, for instance, I have so many of these stickers, these smaller stickers that are like, let's find a good one here that won't rip off, like these little guys. I won't use those when I'm writing a journal entry. These are for decorating verticals, right? Like it's just, so I have so many of these things like this that I think next year I might see what I can do. I don't know what I'm gonna do about the fountain pen thing. Maybe I'll have to institute a rule that says if you buy one, you got to sell one. That'd be interesting. I wonder if I could hold to that. Probably not. Okay, I wanted to do my weather trackers for the week. Where's my pencil? This will work. So for my weather trackers, this is the 11th, and I just go to on my phone. I go historical, and I go to weather. Yesterday is what I call it. And then I'm pretty up to date actually on this. Usually I'm really far behind, but I did have a bout of insomnia last week and I got kind of caught up. So the 11th was, let's see, we're going to call this one cloudy. This one was cloudy. Cloudy, and then partly cloudy. Okay. And then let's fill in some 82, 72. Again? Yep. It's been really nice weather. I've felt like crap, but I've been in a lot better mood. Wow. 82, 72 also. That's, no wonder I've been in a good mood this week. 81, 72. This one is going to be 82, 72, I think, today when it finishes up. Yeah, I'm really excited about the only thing that's weird to me about the, and I get why she did it. But like, if I follow in her videos correctly, she dupes the week when it rolls over. So for like instance, let me go to one that's empty. Oh, that's not a good example because it flows over. Where's one where it'll, oh yeah. So like for the first week of October in her book, I think the weeks are going to be duped. Right? Like, yeah. So she said that she'd have a week for like the 29th to the 5th, and then she'd have a week that same week again. That way, if you just wanted to do these 2 days on one and then these on the other. So I'm not 100% sure that I saw that correctly, but that's going to be interesting. Maybe it's just extra pages, but I get it because she wanted to keep the days. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe I'll do surgery and cut pages out and then watch my entire book fall apart. Before I knew about that, I actually bought a blank A5 from her, and I was going to bullet journal that layout for myself. And so when I saw that, I was like, heck yeah, let's try it. But then my stupid butt, like, also really wanted to try the PAL planner and also the hours research planner. And I already pre-ordered that Midori Slim one to like keep on the kitchen table and write stuff. And if you watch my Techo Kaigi, one of the things I said is I have too many planners and I need to reduce planners. And then I go and I buy a bunch of planners. Yeah, I don't know what I'm going to use this for. I was thinking about maybe going in using one for like a quote book or something like that, like funny quotes or things that I heard that day, maybe just to have a use for it. My vertical weekly is where we're partly cloudy on that one. Is where I was excited to be able to track my meals again, but maybe I can use one for the meals. I don't know. I feel like that ours research one had kind of like a food vibe to it, so maybe. Okay. So that's that. These I have completely fallen off of, so I do not need to update any of that. And then September, oh yeah, I did finish. Oh shoot, I'm so sorry. I hit the heck out of that microphone. I did finish what the heck is that? Oh, The Wrong Paris, which I completely watched Friday night to make fun of, and I actually ended up loving that movie because they made fun of all the right things from like those Bachelor and Bachelorette shows. And is actually really good. It's actually really good. So, and then I usually update my subscriber count, which has been bouncing around a lot, but I was first 650 on Friday. This Friday. And then it goes up and goes down and goes up and goes down. And then what videos did I put out? So what I was doing is I've been tracking the videos that I put out and then the shows I watched. Let me come in here. Go to my content. Oh yeah, 16 new PET tapes. When did that was Saturday, right? Yep, on the 13th. Okay, I think I'm all done updating things here. The only thing I have left to update is my 5-year for the 13th. So this weekend. So that's not bad. So I'll do that off camera because that's personal stuff. All right, cool. Well, that's it. I don't have anything else. Thanks everybody for stopping by the live. I appreciate it. Got more people probably this time than ever before. So that was really fun. And thanks for stopping by and having that idea about testing out writing on the transfer stickers. That was a good idea. It's a good idea and it worked. Cool. All right. Well, thanks for stopping by. Oh, thanks. It's just a matter of time. I'll feel better eventually, I hope. All right. Talk to you guys later. Bye.